Okay, so this is going to be hard because I haven't done this in a long time. Every time I think about recording another YouTube video, it just freaks me out so bad that I'm unable to hit record. But we are doing this today, so let's begin. A lot of things have changed since the last time I was here, but before we get into that, I want to introduce myself officially again to everybody who's new here. Hi, I'm Alina and I'm the creator behind Melody Unix, the one who runs this channel. I'm very active on Instagram and I really want to be active here as well. So this is my attempt at getting back to creating content for YouTube and giving you amazing book recommendations so that you can pick those books and let me know what you think about them. For everybody who does not know much about me, I'm a full-time marketer. I work with digital campaigns, content, emails, all sorts of things. Creating content is something that I do part-time, but my love for books has been eternal. It has been there ever since I knew what books were and could actually start reading. So let me take a step back and talk about all the things that have happened since last year. The first major change is that I've added another shelf to my collection, and it's already overflowing with all the books that I have. I do not have space for another bookshelf. This will have to do for now. Then I don't know if you guys already know this, but I opened my own WhatsApp book club, which was running for a very long time online, but I decided that things have to change and we have to meet in person. So my first offline book club meet happened in May in 2025, and that was brilliant. I'm adding a few pictures here for you guys to see how it went. I'm now thinking of making this a more permanent thing, but I can do this more often. Let's see what happens next. Then I got a chance to partner with major brands like Amazon and PVR Inox. I had never in my wildest dreams imagined that something like that could happen, but it did come true. And I got a lot of review copies, a lot of which I read, some of which I couldn't, and yeah, some of which I absolutely loved and devoured in a day. I started working out, stopped working out. I cut my hair short multiple times. I started drinking black coffee. I did not think I could ever do that, but I think cold brew is something that's between black coffee and flavored coffee for me right now. I tried matcha, did not like it. It's just too much milk. I got a proper mic and lighting, which is now a proper setup for me to record videos and has helped me so damn much. I got invited to the Jaipur Literature Festival as a delegate. I never thought that was possible, but oh my god, was that awesome. And you won't believe who I met at JLF. The very famous writer of this book called One Day, which was also turned into a movie starring Anne Hathaway and then later turned into a Netflix show. And he's such a sweet, warm person. He signed my copy and I also got another copy signed for a friend of mine. Best experience of my life meeting an author. The really unbelievable yet amazing thing that happened was that I got a chance to go to the Penguin office and the HarperCollins office, both of which are in Gurgaon. It was like a dream come true. I can't even explain how happy I get just thinking about it. I took some time out to meet new people and actually made friends. Finally, I bought a lot of books, which you can already see are overflowing on my shelf. But I also read a lot, so that's a win-win for me. Now, this was all that I did in the last 1 year, but so much more is happening right now. I have so much more planned for this page, for Instagram, for offline events. I can't even begin to list out all the things that I have in my head, some of which I am close to executing. The others are on my list and they will get executed very soon, but you guys are going to hear all about it from me directly. All of that will come in its own sweet time, but I will make sure that I keep you guys posted with everything I'm doing. Here's something that I can share, and it's a major announcement that I want to share with you guys on my own. I'm starting a romance podcast with an international author. We're still workshopping the name, but the idea is to put out 2 episodes per month, so you're going to see me more often here. The idea behind this podcast is that we both will read the same book and we'll talk about all things good and bad about it. She'll talk about her views from a writer's point of view, and I'll be more inclined towards the reader's perspective. We're going to gush about it, we're going to swoon over the major characters, and we're going to make sure that by the end of every episode, you get some good feedback that helps you decide whether you want to pick it up or it's something that you'd like to skip. I've already recorded the first 2 episodes, and the first one will go out in July itself. So watch this space out and stay tuned for that. Another major change that has happened over the last 1 year is the fact that I've started reading more and more literary fiction. I used to be a fan of romance and thrillers, and I used to dive into thrillers like crazy, but now I think thrillers have gotten a lot more predictable for me. So I started picking literary fiction. I have so many amazing books to recommend, but I'm going to make sure that I create another video with all my favorite lit fics so far. So that's going to come out super soon as well. But because I'm here after so long, I cannot leave you guys without giving you a book recommendation. So I'm going to talk about a book that I've recently finished. It's from an Indian writer. It's Indian contemporary literary fiction, one genre that I've rarely come across. And it's from a debut writer. I'm not kidding when I say this, she's class apart. Honestly, I haven't seen such nuance in writing from an Indian contemporary writer so far. So this book is definitely one of my top reads of the year. The book I'm talking about is called Hot Water by Bhavika Govil. What's unique about this book is the fact that this story is about a complicated Indian family narrated from the perspective of an 8-year-old girl, and the way her voice comes out in the book is brilliant. It talks about very complex themes like trauma, violence, and figuring out one's identity at a very tender age when you aren't even able to figure out what's right and what isn't. It also very beautifully talks about how family dynamics shapes a child's worldview, and I think the author has done an outstanding job at putting all of these different puzzles together and wrapping it up in one book. If you haven't already picked up Hot Water by Bhavika Govil, go get this now. And if you've read this, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on the book. I would love to chat about it. With that, I think we're at the end of our first episode after a very, very long time. I'm not counting all the other previous ones. There's so much to talk about, so many books to recommend, but more of that in the next episode. I'm going to make sure that I'm here more often. I talk to you guys more often. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this episode, and also drop in your thoughts on what you'd like to see here. And if you've been here, watched this entire video, please don't forget to give us a big fat thumbs up. This is all that means to me. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to see you guys very, very soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye.